Do you live in a rural area? Are your streets subpar? Are they non-skatable? Do you just got straight up gravel everywhere and dirt roads? Your skate park is super far away. You have got really super crazy weather conditions and it snows or rains all the time. Or maybe your rink is closed, or you can't get to it all the time, or you don't have one at all. If you've answered yes to any of those questions, stay tuned to this video because it was made for you. Hey everybody, it's Missy Mayhem and you're watching the Moxi Roller Skates YouTube channel. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about something that you probably already asked yourself, and that is, how can I practice skating at home? Well, stay tuned because I'm going to share with you exactly how I discovered how to practice skating at home and how you can do it too. As some of you may know, I live in rural Virginia. I'm sure you're thinking, what does that mean? Well, when I say rural, I mean it. And I mean, it's green and there's cows and local farmers markets and I don't know, there's everything. I love Virginia. It's a beautiful state. But what it doesn't have the most of is skate parks in the rural areas and roller rinks in the rural areas, let alone just places for you to skate that are skatable. Our old towns are filled with cobblestone and brick, and they're not really that skatable. I mean, it's not impossible, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that it's a lot more harder to find a good spot. You know, most of the tennis courts are being used for tennis, and most of the basketball courts are being used for basketball, and sometimes it's just really difficult. And I decided, number one, there's a pandemic and I can't leave my house, and number two, I don't want to. So what am I gonna do? Because a girl needs to skate. Like, I don't know about you, but skating 100% is like water. It's like required. And when you take out having water, you die. I might die without roller skating. But let's keep it positive. So I decided, instead of going that route and being depressed because I can't skate, I decided to create my own space. The hell with it. I'm gonna create my own skate space. And so I decided I need to find somewhere to skate. And then thus began the mission of figuring out a new surface that can be skatable in my home. So when you're trying to figure out a surface to skate in your own home, you almost have to consider like every surface that you have. And I've been living in the house that I am in for a couple of years, and I haven't even considered my deck until this past year. And probably for good reasons, because my deck is like a bridge. If you ever crossed a bridge that's made out of wood, it's what my deck feels like. So you're like, okay, right, can't skate that, 100% not true. But I happen to have these really cool wheels that I bought. They're our Fun Days. They're amazing. They're a hybrid wheel and they do exactly what they're supposed to do. They be an in-between for those really weird types of surfaces that you need kind of hard but also kind of soft. And that's what a Fun Day is. It's a hybrid perfecto little wheel for you to take wherever you want to go on weird surfaces. And they have a good absorption as a wheel, so it makes it for a smoother ride. So I can actually do spins on my deck. I know, crazy, but it's true. You can actually skate on like almost anything. You just kind of got to put your mind to it and make sure you got the right wheels on. It's all about your softness and or your hardness, your durometer, what is going on with your wheels. Find out, apply it to the surface that you're trying to skate, and it can open up so many avenues on where to skate. And not only that, but like you're gonna level yourself up because you're controlling your body even harder. And then when you go to something super smooth, any little pebble or stick is just gonna be obsolete to you. And that's the beauty of practicing at home and getting your body used to those hard things. So when you go back into, you know, quote unquote, the real world, you can show people who's boss on some skates. Just thought. So like my spins on the deck were working. They were a challenge. And I mean, I love a good challenge, but boy, were my legs feeling said challenge. So I was looking for a little bit of a break, but still wanted to skate. You know what I mean? So I decided to make my own skate floor. I tell you right now, I'm not a carpenter. Yeah, I'm not a carpenter. So it was really hard, but I was like, I know I need like probably some thick wood because like, I don't want to break it. Like, I got some pounds, right? And so we get the thick wood. We get some 3 panels of thick wood. And I'm sure that's not what it's called, but we're gonna call it thick wood. I got some paint, got some brushes, spent an abnormally long time in the hinge aisle, still bought the wrong hinges, made a call to one of my best friends. I called the line for help, like, you know, in those old game shows, they're like, you have one caller to help you answer this question. Well, that one call was to Dita, because she has all the answers, like, Dita knows. Called Dita. Dita was like, oh yeah, got you. I'm gonna send you, you know, a picture of some hinges that you should get. And I was like, word, thanks homie. And boom, ordered some hinges. I installed those hinges, real excited, right? They worked way better than the ones that I had on before. They actually held the wood together so it wouldn't like separate and move while I was trying to dance on it. I mean, it was a journey. It was a journey. And I got through it and I made a skate floor. And it was the best thing since sliced bread. I got to skate. I mean, I had to completely reorientate my entire living room for it, but it was worth it, especially when it rained. And I was like feeling a little DP. I was like, I wish I could skate, but it's raining and everything's far away. So I was like, no big deal. Pull out my board and I'll skate on it instead. And 100% saved my mental health 10,000 times percent, like throughout this entire past year. 100%. So if you're thinking, yeah, I should probably totally make my own skateboard. Well, that sounds weird, but you know, sure, make your own skateboard. You can do that too, but like your own skate surface, your own skate floor. Make it, have fun with it, skate on it. You could do flips on this. Like, hey, I mean, skating is skating. Wheels are wheels, bruh. Like, woo! Maybe a little much. I don't know, but rolling with it. So I'm sure you're thinking, what can you even do on a skate floor? Well, there's 3 things that I love to do skating on my skate floor, and that is heel toe spins and lateral movements and transitions. They're all things that can be done in different types of variations, in different intensities, and any level type of person. You can be intermediate, advanced, beginner, and you can still do these things because you can level up at any, like they're basics, but like they're leveled up basics. Like you can snap, learn how to do your snaps better with transitions. With your lateral movements, you can learn how to grapevine and do all those really cool, crazy dance moves because it's all about that weight distribution. And of course, doing spins. It's a hard surface. It's all you need for a spin. And that's the beauty of it. And you don't need a lot of space because the tighter you are, the more beautiful of a spin it's gonna look like. So I'm working on it, on that beautiful part. Are you tired of straight up flat ground? Is the bank low on funds for the mini ramp fund in the backyard? It's okay, I totally get it. It'll happen one day. Okay, all emotions aside. Sometimes you just want a little park action in your backyard. And that's when you're gonna wanna bring in a grind rail. You can also make your own, like a PVC pipe rail, so you can have one that's kind of like mine. I had a really cool experience with my rail. How I come across it, it was actually really cool. I had this job that had scrap metal lying around, And I was like, can I get one of those? Because it kind of looks slidable. You know me, always thinking about what can I skate on. And they let me take it home nonetheless. You know, it was just junk freely taken off their property is what they saw it as. And for me, it was a rail in the making. And so actually, one of my coworkers was really nice enough to be like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm a welder. So if you want me to like weld some extra pieces on, I could totally make that into a rail for you. And like, poof, rail. Pretty exciting. That's how I got my rail. But enough about me. Let's enjoy the rail. Today I did a lot of talking about myself and a lot about my own journey about skating at home. And I want to hear from you. What are your journeys in skating at home? Where are your sweet spots to skate? Are they in the house? Are they in your driveway? Like, have you built your own floor too? Like, I want to know. Show me, share. Tell me, drop a comment below. Let's start a conversation because I'm really interested to know other people's experience, especially if you're in a rural area, especially if you're in Virginia. I want to hear it. If you've enjoyed this video, then you're definitely going to enjoy all of our other videos. And if it's your first time on our channel, you have some catching up to do on some really awesome videos. So head on over to our collection and check out all of our awesome videos, tutorials, playlists, just awesome skate sessions, like anything you can think of, we got it. And if you aren't seeing the videos that you're looking for, you most certainly need to let us know in the comments. And more than likely, we'll probably make that video. Thanks for watching and stay rad.